Here I am outside the Georgian farmhouse, and I want to do a quick run through of what we have planned. I've just given the final handover to a very happy client, and yeah, follow me. So here we are. The entrance is one of the most important things for this property, and framing it, like the history and everything that goes with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to move these fences out about 3 meters in, and then plant about 6 or 7 either size with some lovely Japanese cherry blossoms. And then in the paddocks either side we're going to plant some native medium and large trees like oaks, rowans, beech. And then on the perimeter there's going to be a nice little walk that you can do, a walk of the paddocks. Gravel down here is going to be a nice golden gravel, which will tie in nicely with the render that the client has done on the extension. So we're going to come up here, and again, look at this beautiful house, the history, the story. So it's all about framing this. So we're going to keep the lampposts where they are, but then up here we're going to frame it with a nice little patio area. And then the client has some nice benches he wants to put on show at the front, and then just to contain everything along the edges we're going to have nice small little buxus hedging. Then we're going to come up here, which will then bring us into the back area. So the back area is going to be met with a little step up into the dining area here, and then down into what I like to call the little knot garden. So decided to go with a bit of a knot garden to try and aid the history of the Georgian house, you know, keep that going. And then the client is going to build nice 8-foot high walls, and then that's going to have a flower bed in front. After that, that is going to bring us down into, hold on if we can see it in here, hold on, hidden away, what can we see, now this lovely outbuilding. Oh, hold on there, now we'll bring this back. So here we can see, so we're going to use this as almost, out here there's going to be like a patio. He's going to take the roof off. He's going to have either polycarbonate or glass. He's not too sure, but it's kind of enhancing the old and remembering the history. Enhance old, remember the history. And then this will lead us out into a little reflection area. Oh, if I can get out, a reflection area. In the reflection area we'll have a nice circled area with the cascading water feature, which is going to be made from he's got lots of granite boulders on the property. This is the half of it, and that's what this Japanese granite boulder garden is going to be. And then these trees here in the ditch, we're going to keep all the mature lads, get rid of all that scrub, all of that down there, and then we're going to plant it with some rhododendrons. And then this, again, this will be the boundary, and then that on the inside here of that tree is going to be the exit. And the exit, he's got a lovely old farmyard gate, and we're going to use that, trying to repurpose things. Like here in the meditative circle we've got these granite slabs that we're going to repurpose and turn into lovely benches. Again, this is going to be quite a shaded area with the 8-foot wall, and then when these leaves are all here, this will be a nice quiet shaded reflection, lots of ferns, lots of hostas and that sort of stuff. And then again, the 8-foot wall, there'll be an exit out the back. And this is the lovely facade that the client has put on himself. Absolutely beautiful work with some lovely little touches, like, hold on, there we go, Courtown brick. Isn't that lovely? Again, the history, all about the history. So here we can go back in, we'll see this outhouse, the oil will be gone, and then into this outbuilding. There we go. So we're going to get rid of that roof and then have some entrance to get in and to get out. So it'll be almost like a stopgap. It won't be really used to sit in, and then out the back we'll have the little seating area with a covered area. I think that's mostly it. Again, the fences we're going to move in 3, but we're going to get rid of this curve here, so it'll be just kind of either side of the driveway, and then this will bring us onto a nice walkway here where this should be all cleared out, and then it's going to be planted, and then a lovely walk. So this will be all, the lawn is going to go for not manicured, but it'll be well kept lawn. And then along here again, that's going to be all planted, similar planting at the front here as he does have in the back where the knot garden is. And again, planting down there. And then in the corner here is where we're going to have the pergola. So again, let's see, we'll walk here. This will be the exit to the secret garden. And we come down here, and then on the left hand side we're going to have native genuine wild flowers, a lovely little pathway, and again a border on the right hand side of native wildflowers. And going the proper native route, just going to be what we have here, just cut twice and let nature do the trick. No seeding, no nothing, just let nature do what's intended. And then this will be where the pergola is, and you'll see why now. And the pergola will be here, so you can see the beautiful views of that house. Now that there that'll be all gone, but look at that, and that's absolutely stunning. There we go. That's the breakdown of the garden. A bit long, but yeah, this is my first time doing one of these videos, so not really too sure how it goes. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, do whatever you're meant to do, and ask some questions.
Duir Design, the future of garden design.